done adding keywords to all of my photographs. I've got at least 2 per composition element. Well, I say that, but I actually have 1, like eliminating background distractions. You'll notice I only have 1 image. So that's not good. I'll have to go out and take another photo for that. And you'll do the same thing. You'll see that you're missing a few photos and you write down those things. Oh, eliminating background distractions. I need 1 more photo. And then also you want to look at all your photographs and make sure you don't have any repeats. So to look at all of your photographs, in bottom right where it says custom filter, I click on that and I go to where it says flagged. Click on flagged and you'll say, oh wow, I did pretty good. I got everything looking right, but oh yep, there is 1 duplicate. Right here I got 2 garbage cans. Now these are technically different photographs. You see there's a shadow back here on this one, and on this other photo there's not a shadow back there. I want to make sure I get an A on this assignment, so what I'm going to do is retake one of these photographs. Now this photograph has the tag of leading lines. This other photograph has the tag of depth. I would much rather find leading lines, so I'm going to select the leading lines one. To remove the tag, I just highlight it, press backspace, press enter, and bam, the tag has been removed. You'll notice down at the bottom right you have this thing that looks like a tag, and on this one there's not one. Now the second thing I need to do, so that's not showing up under my flagged photos, is to unpick this flag. To do that, I press the letter U, and then bam, it's gone. You'll also notice I only have 18 photos right here. Well, the assignment requires 2 per composition element, and there are 10 elements or compositional rules, and I should have a total of 20 photographs, but I don't. But for now, I'm just wanting to show you how to do some of the stuff, so we'll say that's good. Now, let's say we're done flagging all the images. Before we even export, we'll want to go to the Develop tab and then do some edits. We might want to crop some of our images. Maybe we line it up so it looks more accurate. Maybe we alter it a little bit so that we're using more of the rule of thirds. Let's say once we've got our images altered that way with cropping, we might do some stuff with the lighting. In this case, I'll just click Auto, so automatically adjusts the lighting. Looks like a good photo. I would say I'm done. Anyway, I do that with all of my photographs. Once I'm done editing all of my photographs in the Develop tab, I need to go back over to the Library tab so that I can export my photos. Right now I've only got 1 image selected. If I want to select them all, I'm going to press Command A. Now I'm ready to export all of my images. I'll be exporting 18 right now, but remember you'll want to export 20. I click on Export, and then I have to choose the location. Under Location, I go to Export to a specific folder, and then where is this at? I'm going to choose that location. I'm going to go to my desktop under the Photo 1 class, and then I'm going to go under the Composition Project, and then bam, this is where I want to put a folder, but I'm going to change the name of the folder, right? So where it says put in subfolder, yes, Composition Finals. I already changed it, I guess. So Composition Finals, and then I want to make sure this is unchecked where it says add to this catalog, and also I want to make sure under existing file I'm going to say ask what to do. Then we're going to rename this image. We're going to make sure we have a custom name. It used to be custom name and sequence, but now let's go ahead and go to, let's see, under custom name, and we go to edit. So we're going to label these first under custom name, then we're going to add a sequence to, well no, before we do the sequence, let's add it under a keyword. So I just select under the metadata, select keywords, and click insert. So it's going to do a custom name, then organize it by keywords, and then let's organize it by sequence. Sequence, number, insert. Awesome, just like that. I'll click done. And then right here below custom text, it will have an example of what it's going to look like. So it's going to be class period, last name, first name, exposure project, leading lines, 1, and so on. Now I want it to have a space after the exposure, and maybe I'll even do a space, hyphen, space, so it's going to look like this. I think that just looks a little more organized. Yeah, that looks good to me. So I go ahead and click export. You'll see that it's working up here in the top left corner. I can minimize that and go ahead and open up the folder. Under Photo 1, it's in my Photo 1 folder. Go to Composition Project. Go to the Composition Finals, right? This didn't exist before. It just had the composition raw photos and the catalog. And then under my finals, you'll see that it's labeling them. Maybe it wasn't best to add the sequence after because it's got all disorganized. I could go back and show you how to do that differently. I will during class, but for now, you know what, don't worry about it. It's got everything I need. I need to know the name of the photo, whose photo it is, and what you were trying to demonstrate. Looks like I got 2 asymmetrical, 2 symmetrical, 2 cropping, 2 depth, and so on. Notice eliminating backgrounds, I only have 1 photo there. So I would go and make those corrections as needed. Anyway, now I'm ready to upload those to Canvas. You just click on open up Canvas and then submit the assignment with all of the photos added. If this is the last day to do this project, submit whatever photographs you have and then add in your comments under the submission what you plan to do still. Or if there's any questions or concerns about it, maybe you have a couple repeated, you might explain why that is, and you know, under the comments is where you add that inside of Canvas. Thanks. Hopefully this was easy to follow. If you need help, just let me know.